Welcome mystery enthusiasts to our channel. If you're fascinated by enigmas, intrigued by the inexplicable, you've come to the right place. We delve deep into the world's most baffling mysteries, shedding light on the dark corners of the unexplained. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps us uncover more stories that challenge the boundaries of the known. Today, we have a story that has puzzled the world for years, a mystery that has confounded experts and sparked countless theories. An ordinary flight, set to travel from Malaysia to China, vanishes without a trace, leaving behind nothing but questions. The disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 is a mystery that continues to baffle us, even after years of relentless search and speculation. So buckle up as we take you on a journey through this enigmatic event, piecing together the clues and exploring the theories that have emerged in its wake. Let's dive into the mystery of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370. Imagine boarding a routine flight, completely unaware of the unprecedented mystery that would soon unfold. Picture it, the 8th of March, 2014. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370, a Boeing 777, takes off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport. Destination, Beijing, China. A journey that was meant to last less than 6 hours. 239 souls on board, each with their own stories, their hopes, their plans, all blissfully unaware of the enigma that lay ahead. The crew, experienced and well-rested, follow protocol, carrying out checks and communicating with air traffic control. The passengers, settling into their seats, preparing for the night flight ahead. A seemingly ordinary departure, an utterly routine start to an international flight. And for a while, all was as it should be. The plane reaching cruising altitude, the seatbelt signs switched off. Everything seemed perfectly normal until it was not. Then, barely an hour into the flight, MH370 vanished from radar screens. It was as if the Boeing 777, along with its 239 passengers and crew, had simply evaporated into the night sky. It was March 8, 2014. A date now etched in the annals of aviation history. The aircraft was cruising at an altitude of 35,000 feet, traversing the airspace over the South China Sea when it fell silent. Air traffic controllers in both Malaysia and Vietnam were suddenly met with an eerie quiet where there should have been the routine chatter of a flight in progress. The aircraft's transponder, a device that transmits crucial data, had ceased to function. MH370 was effectively a ghost plane. On the ground, the initial response was one of confusion. Controllers scrambled to establish contact, reaching out to nearby aircraft in a desperate bid to re-establish communication. Yet their efforts were met with silence. It was as if MH370 had slipped off the face of the earth. As minutes turned into hours with no word from the missing flight, a sense of dread began to creep in. The once routine night shift at air traffic control centers had morphed into a tense vigil. The world held its breath, waiting for news, any news, that could shed light on the fate of the missing airliner. Yet as dawn broke, the reality began to sink in. Despite the best efforts of those on the ground, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 had disappeared, leaving behind a trail of questions and a world grappling to make sense of the unfathomable. What had happened in that fateful hour? Where was the plane? And most importantly, where were the people on board? In the blink of an eye, MH370 became an enigma. An enigma that would spark one of the most extensive and expensive search efforts in aviation history, ignite a flurry of theories, and leave a lingering mystery that continues to captivate the world to this day. The world held its breath as an extensive multinational search was launched. With the sudden disappearance of Flight MH370, rescue efforts quickly escalated from a national to an international scale. Over 24 countries, from Australia to China and the United States, united in a common cause to locate the missing aircraft and provide answers to the distraught families and a world in shock. The search area was vast, covering vast tracts of the southern Indian Ocean, one of the most remote and hostile environments on Earth. It was like looking for a needle in a haystack, but on an unimaginably grand scale. Despite the challenge, the world was not deterred. With each sunrise, fleets of aircraft soared into the sky, their crews straining their eyes for any sign of the missing plane. The ocean's surface was scanned meticulously, every wave, every glint of sunlight scrutinized. Ships plied the waters endlessly, their radars and sonars piercing the ocean depths, seeking what lay beneath. The search was not without its challenges. Weather conditions often proved treacherous, with fierce storms and towering waves hindering efforts and testing the resolve of those involved. The sheer vastness of the search area, coupled with the depth of the ocean, also added layers of complexity to the operation. But the world persevered, driven by a shared sense of duty, hope, and the collective will to solve the mystery. Time was also an adversary. With each passing day, the chances of finding survivors dwindled. The black box's batteries, crucial to locating the aircraft, had a limited lifespan. The clock was ticking, a constant reminder of the urgency and gravity of the situation. Yet, despite the monumental efforts, the exhaustive searches, the tireless dedication of those involved, the plane remained elusive. The mystery of Flight MH370 continued to deepen, leaving a profound sense of loss and a world yearning for answers. The search had begun, but the journey to uncover the truth was far from over. With no concrete evidence, a myriad of theories began to circulate. The disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 has been a fertile ground for speculation. The vacuum of understanding, the absence of any definitive evidence, became a breeding ground for various theories. One of the earliest theories revolved around mechanical failure. Could a catastrophic system malfunction have led to the plane's disappearance? But if that were the case, why wasn't there any distress signal? Modern aircraft are equipped with advanced communication systems designed to transmit information even in the direst of circumstances. The silence from MH370 seemed to counter the possibility of a simple mechanical failure. Then came the theory of pilot error. Could the experienced Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah and First Officer Farik Abdulhamid have made a fatal mistake? But again, this theory stumbled over the lack of any distress call or discernible error in the flight path prior to the disappearance. Hijacking was another theory that gained traction. The sudden change in the aircraft's course, the disabling of communication systems, seemed to suggest a sinister human intervention. But without any ransom demands or claims of responsibility, this theory too leaves us with more questions than answers. The most disturbing theory, perhaps, was that of deliberate sabotage, possibly even by one of the pilots. But this theory, like others before it, is mired in speculation and lacks definitive proof. The truth remains elusive, and the facts as we know them only serve to deepen the mystery surrounding MH370. In this swirling sea of theories, each one seems plausible, and yet each one falls short of providing a comprehensive explanation. They all hint at possible scenarios, but none can conclusively answer the question, what happened to Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370? Yet, every theory only deepened the mystery. As we continue to seek answers, the disappearance of MH370 serves as a stark reminder of the vastness of our world and the enduring mysteries it still holds. The search then turned to the deep, unforgiving expanse of the Indian Ocean floor. This was no ordinary search operation. The depths were extreme, the terrain unknown, and the area vast, roughly the size of France. It wasn't a case of merely diving in and hoping for the best. This required the most advanced technology available. The operation employed autonomous underwater vehicles, or AUVs, capable of descending to the ocean floor. Equipped with high-resolution sonar, these machines scanned the depths, creating detailed images of the seabed. It was a painstaking process, like looking for a needle in a haystack, but in total darkness and under immense pressure. But even with this cutting-edge technology, the search faced significant challenges. The ocean floor in this region is rugged and uneven, with underwater mountains and deep trenches that made navigation difficult. The AUVs had to navigate these obstacles while maintaining a steady course to capture clear sonar images. In addition, the search teams had to contend with the unpredictable nature of the ocean itself. Currents could shift the debris field, storms could hamper operations, and the sheer depth of the search area posed its own set of challenges. Despite these difficulties, the search teams persevered, driven by a determination to uncover the truth about Flight MH370. They scanned thousands of square miles of ocean floor, in what was one of the most extensive underwater searches in history. The ocean, however, kept its secrets well hidden. Hope was reignited with the discovery of confirmed debris from MH370. A year after the ill-fated flight vanished, debris began washing ashore in distant locations. The most significant of these was a wing fragment found on Reunion Island, thousands of miles away from the flight's intended path. This flaperon, a part of the aircraft's wing, was the first substantial piece of physical evidence. Other debris pieces surfaced over time from a range of locations across the Indian Ocean. Each piece that was found underwent meticulous analysis. Experts studied the barnacles clinging to the debris, assessed the damage, and strived to piece together the final moments of the doomed flight. Despite the significant discoveries, the debris offered little in the way of closure. They were fragments of a much larger puzzle, and each piece seemed to deepen the mystery rather than solve it. These fragments of evidence, however, offered more questions than answers. Years have passed, yet the mystery of MH370 persists. The ripple effects of this tragedy continue to touch the hearts of families who lost their loved ones and echo through the corridors of the aviation industry. The unsolved enigma has led to increased scrutiny and has significantly influenced safety improvements. Yet the haunting question remains: what happened to Flight MH370? The story of MH370 remains an unsolved puzzle, a poignant reminder of the mysteries that still exist in our world. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the mystery of MH370. It's been a journey into the unknown, a quest for answers that, so far, remain elusive. If you found this story as intriguing as we did, give this video a like. We'd also love to hear your thoughts on this enduring mystery. What's your theory? What do you think happened to Flight MH370? Your insights are valuable to us, and they enrich our understanding of these complex narratives. Comment below and join the conversation. And if you're as captivated by the world's mysteries as we are, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We have many more intriguing stories to explore together. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and keep questioning. Remember, the world is full of mysteries waiting to be solved. See you in the next video.